Hola clase. This past lesson we learned about the seasons, weather, and dates. So las estaciones are the seasons, obviously. Winter, spring, summer, fall. El invierno is winter. La primavera, spring. El verano, summer. And el otoño, fall. So we spent a little bit of time learning those, and there's a song I'll post also next to this video. The weather. ¿Qué tiempo hace? How is the weather? There are a few expressions on page 20 of your book, and we learned some fun hand motions to them in class. So I'll go over them in the hand motions. So the second one is hace calor, but I think it makes most sense to start with that one. So hace calor, it's hot. The book says it's warm, but I've always heard that it's hot. So hace calor, hace mucho calor, it's hot or it's very hot. Hace fresco, we did this like you're putting on a jacket because it's cool. Hace fresco, it's cool. Hace frío, it's cold. Hace sol, it's sunny, so you shield your eyes from the sun. Hace viento, it's windy. We tossed our hair in the wind. Hay nubes, there are clouds, it's cloudy. There are clouds in the sky. So just kind of like, whoa, clouds up in the sky. Hay nubes. Hay niebla, it's foggy. So we pretended we're like parting the fog. Hay niebla, it's foggy. Está nevando, pack a snowball and throw it. Está nevando, it's snowing. Está lloviendo, it's raining. Hace buen tiempo, the weather is nice. Hace mal tiempo, the weather is bad. So we had fun. We just kind of did those over and over again. I was hoping we could play like a Simon Says type game with those motions, and maybe we will next time for review, but we ran out of time. And then we talked about las fechas, which is dates. And since we've learned months and we've learned numbers, now we can put them together and do dates. The one thing that's different about dates in Spanish is that in English, especially when you shorten it, when you abbreviate the date to just be numerical, so like the example here, we have March 12th. We write that as 3/12/ the year. In Spanish, they do the opposite. They do the month and then the day. They do the day and then the month. So they would write it as March 12th, they would write it as 12/3/ the year. So that's definitely something to keep in mind and watch out for. And the reason is because they say it like el 12 de marzo. So it's like the 12th of March. So that's why they put 12th first and then the 3 for the March, right, for the month. And then the other thing to note is they always say the first, just like we do. They say first, which is primero. Okay, but then they don't say second, third, fourth. They see like 2, 3, 4 from then on. So they say first and then just 2, 3, 4. So el primero de enero is the 1st of January, and then el dos de enero is the January 2nd, but they just say the 2 of January, and so on. So el 3 de enero, January 3rd. That's really the 3 of January is how they say it. So we talked a little bit about cuando es tu cumpleaños, when is your birthday, and we went around the room and practiced saying our birthdays in Spanish. And I believe that's all. We were going to ask ¿Cuál es tu estación favorita? What is your favorite season? But we didn't get to that. And then we also were going to talk about ¿Qué tiempo hace en el otoño? For example. So like, what is the weather like in fall? Or ¿Qué tiempo hace en la primavera? What's the weather like in the spring? So you guys can practice some of that at home. Definitely do pages 19, 20, and 21. And then next time we'll start with some practice with pronouns and nouns. So that'll be good, like plural and things like that. So that's it. Have fun practicing. Adios.